Hello you guys, and welcome to December, the long anticipated month of the year. We start our countdowns, we start our December dailies. I just love December. Of course, a lot of times it comes with a whole mess of emotions, but today I wanted to go ahead. Well, actually I'm filming this the evening of, I guess, December 1st Eve. It's November the 30th. I'm hoping to get this uploaded, if not really late tonight, if not first thing in the morning. So I wanted to kind of give one final, I know I've been prepping for December, and so I wanted to kind of do one last prep and show you guys as I kick off my journals for the month. So the first thing, I guess, I wanted to show you real quick, and I'm doing this with my family all awake and everything, so we'll see if I can get through this video without any interruptions or noise as I hear my dog barking. But I love this book. This is by Vivian Swift. It's When Wanderers Cease to Roam, and it's a travel journal of staying put, and it's basically her monthly journaling with all her artwork from January to December on the Long Island Sound. I absolutely love reading this book, and I just wanted to read a segment out of it since we're starting December. And it talks about basically that they say that spring is a fresh start, and she says that spring is too busy with the budding and the flowering and the birthing, and the messy of youthfulness of spring verges on squalor. But for that, you need December. You need to have lived through it talks about all the flowering, and then the landscape of new fallen snow. December has the clarity, the simplicity, the silence you need for the best fresh start of your life. And I just love that. And so I just thought, we're starting a fresh start here at the month. I always kind of feel like that when the months start anyway, because you can kind of just start over, So this is my December girl, which I'm going to be adding to my journal in just a moment. But I wanted to start off in my December journal, which is typically where I would put my December daily journaling. But as I mentioned, and if you new and you haven't been watching the other journal series or journal information, I'm actually just using this journal to capture the main events, or like things that we go to. For example, I'm going to go ahead and put our Thanksgiving in here. I'm going to put, and this is just getting in more in depth, more photos, that kind of thing. Doing our tree, just things that we do during the holiday season. So this is going to be that journal. It won't be the day-to-day because I use a creative journal for that. So, but I did want to let me back up a little bit. If you're familiar with Journal with Dolly, she's on Instagram and on YouTube. I'll be sure to tag her so that you can get your list as well. But last year she did a where you did doodles like drawings or whatever every day, and I really tried to do my doodles every day, but as the holidays got busier and busier and busier, I fell behind, and I'm not going to do that this year. What I'm going to do, and I love her explanation that she does on her Instagram, is she's going to be using hers, like you can do a magazine, you can do a collage, you could put a sticker, you could do a little drawing if you wanted to. Basically, you're just going to add a little bit of a prompt, and so she gives you a list, and this is real blurry because I literally did a screenshot on Instagram, and so that's why it's not very pretty at all. But this will be something I can sit down and I can play in, but I'm gonna kind of do maybe an introduction page here, and she has a hashtag, which I will also leave that, and then I'm going to be doing my whole collage business here. I don't know. I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm not going to make any rules that I have to go by. If I want to draw, I'll draw. If I want to stick a sticker in there, I'll stick a sticker. But it's just something that you could, even if you're super busy every day, you could even do this in your planner. You could do it in whatever journal you have, excuse the rattling of the packaging, I'm going to be using a festive paper clip to clip this in. So tomorrow it's Elf. You could talk about, or you could even write like a sentence about it. Oh, that's actually a clever idea. So endless possibilities. Whatever your prompt, you could fill the whole book with these prompts. You know, you actually, number one, say you wanted to trigger a story about the movie Elf and what's your favorite scene, or what does it mean to you, or you know, maybe a time that you went and saw it, or you've seen it with so and so, or you know, those kind of things. So there's just so many different ways to use these prompts, and it just kind of helps you if you get in that journaling slump, especially if you're journaling every day about stories and you're like, well, I did nothing, I went to work or I went to school, or whatever the case is, you have something that you can prompt you to do something, you know. So anyway, I love this idea and I can't wait to start. So yeah, so that's going to be, and I'll be sharing that in my stories on Instagram. I've been kind of quiet over there. Well, I've been packaging orders and stuff, so it's been a little chaotic here. So let's go ahead and kick off December in my creative journal. This, you guys, if you could feel this book, it is so heavy. I didn't realize it till I just went and grabbed it, and it's like super heavy. This is some of the pages I've been working on. I need to do some journaling. So I look at my Thanksgiving. I love it. I did some collage work with some food, and then this actually came off of the ham packaging, which is that we did. So I want to write a story about that. So anyway, but like today is Monday. Today is Tuesday the 30th, and this is tomorrow, Wednesday. So I'm going to go ahead and start off, and oh my gosh, my dog has no manners. I think it's my cat pestering him. She is a pain, you guys. We got this new kitten. Major pain. Okay, so I'm going, oh, these are, if you're not familiar with the BBG girls, these are my journaling girls that I have release every month. And it has numbers, and it has the days of the week. I'm almost thinking I need the month to come in there, but then basically what I do, and I know not everybody does this, but I use the same, like this last month, it was leaves. They were different color leaves, and so I use the same numbering system for every month, but it's subject to change. It just is working for me right now, and I'm actually loving my journal setup right now. So I'm just going to go in here and put her just like so. And if he doesn't be quiet and my family doesn't get him to be quiet, I'm not going to be happy. And then we're just going to put December out here like that. And actually, I am completely happy with this background. One of the ladies that let me get my daughter to get him. Okay. So anyway, Lisa, one of the ladies that gets this actually every month, she put it on a black background with stars. It was so beautiful. I would have never thought about that. So I love that. So I'm just going to leave this as is for now. And if I want to come in here and decorate it, I can. But for now, I'm actually really loving that. Then what I kind of, oops. So also I have, let me show you guys what I've been doing. Which this is going to be a different video in itself because I'm still kind of putting it together, but excuse the glare. Let's see if I can widen this up here. Oh, that's as wide as it goes. But I've been putting together this is going to kind of be like my project work. This has been something I've been working with as far as the year 2022, what I have plans, what I want to complete. This is actually from Lindsay Ann Ostrom, Ostrom. I will leave her link below. she's an artist that I've been following on. She's got the most, you guys, this is her lettering. You probably have seen her. I've been following her for a while, but I ordered a book from her and it's just gorgeous. It's going to be fun to play with lettering. But I also printed this. I bought this printable off there, and it's kind of called writer's block. And I'm totally loving it because it's kind of like, it's not just a list, but I'm filling in things that I want to do this summer. This year, 2022. So anyway, this is going to be a video in itself, but I'm going to be putting because I was kind of thinking, it's almost like a yearly planner binder thingy. So anyway, I was gonna put that's where this was at, and just have it available, because I know I cut these up in the past and put them in envelopes, which that worked too, although I'm still working on my organization, you guys, if you cannot tell. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is get me some room here. I have this big old desk. Well, it's not that big, but it's big enough, and I'm working on a small space. So, okay, so Susan Branch, my favorite artist. Where's my December? So I bought another one for next year because I just love this technique that I have down when I use my altered, sorry, had to throw that pen in the trash that someone just left open. But I love this process. I love having this to add to the beginning of my journal every month. This calendar. And I can always come in and fill it in. But for now, we're just going to get it down into the journal. And we're finding the glue sticks. I don't know where, I've grabbed like 2 glue sticks out of my drawers. And because I have an adhesive drawer that I keep all my glue in, and you guys, I have gotten 2 brand new glue sticks. And I have misplaced them. I don't understand what's going on in my world. I'm dying inside to get organized. If y'all saw on Instagram, I posted this in my stories, my room. I literally have been going through every drawer, every nook and cranny, because I'm really, 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 really trying to get organized. I want to really, oh look, here's one. But I want to really kind of streamline my art room, and so yeah, it's a work in progress. I'm very impressed it's getting there though. I just have to keep with it. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Okay, that was a lot of ink that came out of there. Let's see if I can get a paper towel. Okay, did it bleed through? No, because we've got some back up there. I was trying to make me some little cherries, or yeah, for my holly leaf, and it just went. It came out quickly. I'm using a Posca marker to just kind of create that, and that was with this distressed festive berries. It got really festive. And then I'm just going to kind of come in here with some markers. I don't know why I think I mentioned this in other videos. I am drawn to this goldenrod yellow this season. If you saw the Santa, I don't know if you guys, did I bring it in here? I could have sworn I brought it in my sketchbooks in here. But I'm taking a class by Mindy Lacefield, And I did this yellow Santa. I don't know why. It's weird how certain colors bring you in every year. And goldenrod is, this yellow goldenrod is my color this year for some reason. So, and I'm just going to kind of fill this up with some, take away some of those white spaces and put in little dots. I might put stickers on here. See, this is another thing. If I didn't want to do, you know, my list on my pages, I mean, if we really and truly want to simplify and streamline elf, I could find a little sticker that resembles an elf, or I could draw an elf on here too. And this is one that's my daily one, so I might be more inclined. I'm open, but I got to make a decision pretty darn quick, right? I don't want to be halfway into the year and be like, oh, this isn't working. I want to change this process, because we all know that once it starts getting into the season, it really gets crazy. So look at this little elf. Isn't she adorable? I could put her in that page and put elf. So I'm going to keep my original plan, which is working on that one, in that one. Okay, you guys, see, that's pretty much it. Now, what I like to do, and I learned this from Lovelynnslife, is to come in here and like add a background. And I've been doing this like every night, like either with watercolors, or I love this distressed ink. As long as it doesn't. Seems like the red was, I'm going to leave this out. The red seemed to really like to be, but get it going here a minute. And just kind of add some color to, some come out a little bit better than the others. And I know this may look really like messy, but by the time, and I'll show you here in just a second if I can get this going. And I know, no, that looks super messy, but it just kind of adds color. It doesn't, I have a hard time working on, I like to add some sort of coloring to the background. I can, well, actually I can work on, but see, here's one that I did blue to, but I'm basically, oh, here's bingo dots, which Neverhopeless Elizabeth uses, and let's do that. Like today, let me bring out some yellow, since we've been talking about yellow. I haven't started this one up yet. I just ordered these off Amazon, and they're actually bingo dots. And you can add color just as good to the background. And that vibrant. But it just gives you kind of a base start if you're not into white backgrounds. No white spaces, am I right? Anyway, alright you guys. And then I just kind of come in here and start filling it up. I hope to be doing some more journaling pages so that you guys get an idea of how I kind of start. Because I get kind of questions like, well, how do you start? But really, literally, I like to come in here, like, say for instance, I work in my journal, or I don't work in my journal. I'll come in the night, like tonight, and I'll add some color to my backgrounds here. That way they're already prepped, ready to go. So, and then what I do like to do is I like to at least come in here and make a space for the number so that I know, you know, it's ready for me to either add pictures, add ephemera, documentation, that kind of thing. So, but that's kind of what I've got going on now. It's subject to change, but we're off. We're off in December. We're ready to go. All right, you guys. Y'all have a great evening and a great 1st of December. All right. Bye.